Incitement to war crimes, to ethnic cleansing of Gaza has become normalised. But what makes this particularly shocking is that this is an escalation from abstract calls to an operational plan. So the Israeli government's unveiled a new plan for Palestinians in Gaza, forcing the entire population, over 2 million people, into an area that's just between a fifth and a quarter of the whole territory. The Defence Minister, Israel Katz, he said he wants to start by moving 600,000 people there, but eventually all Palestinians living in Gaza would be in this humanitarian city, as he calls it. Israel Katz has already said that Palestinians won't be allowed to leave. So that in itself, it's a place where people are confined, a city, in the words of lawyers, of historians, a city is somewhere where you have freedom of movement, you have schools, you have hospitals, you have offices, you have a daily life. Anything that aims to house 600,000 people that's thrown up in a few weeks is not going to be a city. It's not going to be a decent place to live. It's just not possible.
It's a concentration camp. I'm sorry.
The former Israeli Prime Minister, Ehud Olmert, told me that if this project goes ahead, it would be a concentration camp. Listen to this recording from our chat.
When they build a camp where they clean more than half of the Gaza, then the inevitable understanding of what the strategy of this is not to save them, is to deport them and push them and throw them away.
The reason the plan laid out by the Defence Minister was particularly shocking is because he is a man who has the authority to order this to happen, the construction of this camp to go ahead and Palestinians to be forced to move into it. And that marks an escalation, a shift. The announcement of this plan came as the Israeli Prime Minister was in DC talking about a possible ceasefire plan. Hopes have been raised before and dashed, but there does seem to be real momentum, not least because Trump, apparently keen to get a Nobel Peace Prize, has made clear he wants the war in Gaza to end. These plans appear to have, in fact, become one of the sticking points in the negotiations. Israel wants to keep a significant military presence inside Gaza and start work on this camp. Hamas are rejecting that. So this is a plan that's not only already stirring up a lot of criticism, this is also something that's potentially becoming an obstacle to reaching a deal.